Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how are we today? We are back again with another Miss Alexandra Rodriguez video. And if I do so say myself, I was literally just uploading a video on Miss Alexandra Rodriguez and also on her husband, Yaman. But as I was going to upload that video, I was brought some new information that we're going to talk about today that is way much more important. But don't you worry, the video that I was originally going to upload will be uploaded probably tomorrow now. But with that being said though, let's start off by giving a big massive shout out to every single person that is a member of the channel, including Patreon, and every single person that is a subscriber as we continue to grow. And of course, if you want to become a member of the channel or Patreon, the links are down below in the description. And if you would like to become a subscriber, please make sure you hit that big red button, notification bells on, and also smash the like button, please, to help the channel grow within the YouTube algorithm. But now let's get into the nitty and freaking gritty. Now, there's a time before when I made a video by Miss Alexandra Rodriguez, and this was referring to a tweet that she had made a couple of years back that was quite racial, okay? Now, since then, she hasn't necessarily done anything, that indicates anything racial. But even when she made the tweet back then, I was definitely, and a lot of us are still very much upset with the fact that Yaman took no action behind her tweet whatsoever. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to say this now and I make this abundantly clear. I myself, when it comes to this specific word, I do not care who you are, what race you are, what culture you are, whatever. No one at all should be saying this. At all. Especially if you're someone that claims to not be a racist. And especially someone that's obviously in a relationship with someone. But when you're in a relationship with someone of color, and then you say something like that, and then they allow you, then that person is in a relationship with you. I tell you what, let me keep my comments to myself in terms of that one itself in particular. But with that being said though, Miss Alexandra Rodriguez has now had 2 TikToks pretty much back to back, and both of them have backfired. But it makes me wonder though, the tweet that she made backfired. She then makes a TikTok, it backfired, and then makes another one. This is no longer about coincidence. This is no longer about mistakes. This is no longer about being careless. This is now about she just doesn't give a damn. Why? Well, because her name is Alexandra Rodriguez. And she will do whatever she sees fit, because at the end of the day, she does whatever the hell she wants, regardless of who she will offend. And even when she offends people, she will never take accountability. She makes 100% sure that she will defend her own right. And then when she can't defend herself anymore, she would then just delete the situation as if it never existed. Now let me show you something real quick, ladies and gentlemen. So that is tweet number one. Okay, tweet number one. As obviously, as you can see, the N word is with reference. But boy, video number 2. Different ballgame. We don't need to hear anymore. We don't need to hear anymore. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. To somebody tell me, how do you make a tweet? Let's talk about the tweet real quick. As you can see here, for me, for Shizo, my, yeah. So what's that you're rolling now? Now, obviously, the response was, white women in relationship with black men really lack basic knowledge. First of all, it's 2020. Nobody is saying that. Second, you really tweeted this. Now, one thing that I am going to say, like I said at the very beginning, I don't care who you are. You shouldn't be saying it point blank, period. There's no reason out there that is going to be good enough for me to agree, because as far as I'm concerned, that word is a word that was used many years ago for every single black person that had no power in this world, and they had to do what they were told to do, and they were traded off every now and then to go to a new freaking master. And that is just the bottom line. I don't care what donut decided to rebrand it and say that it means black when it doesn't. Listen, it's not one of those words that has 2 different meanings, because I tell you this now, if the N word meant black, then that means anyone could say it. It's just that simple. You can't have a word that's contradicted that we can say but no one else can say. That makes no bloody sense. So here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, with this comment itself in particular, white women in relationship with black men really lack basic knowledge. No, the black men in those relationships lack basic knowledge to not tell their white woman what they can and cannot say, and educate them on what they may and may not know, because not every single white person in the world knows history. Now, not every single white person in the world is racist. But just because they're not racist, it doesn't mean that they educate. Some people are just like, listen, I have no issues with color. That's it. That's cool. But at the same time, they also will need to be educated. I was in a relationship with someone that was not racist, but they had no idea of what the N word even meant. And one day they said, and I said, whoa, what are you doing? And I said, no. Let me educate you real quick. Since then, never came out of her mouth again. And I tell you this now for sure. Whenever she heard that word, she was more angry than I was. And everybody knows if you're around a white person that is not racist, they get more angry than you when something racist happens. Believe me. So to be honest with you, no disrespect to the person who made the tweet, but I'm just saying, to be honest with you, I wouldn't necessarily blame the white woman in the relationship. I would blame the black man in the relationship, or in fact, the black person in it, because it is our responsibility to educate people on our history. But most importantly, it is also our responsibility to educate ourselves on our own history. And that is one of the biggest problems within the black community. Majority of us don't even know our own bloody history. Hence the reason why we walk around saying the N-word like headless chickens. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, let's go back to the topic itself at hand. I do apologize for my rant. It was needed. But nonetheless, let's go back to the topic at hand. Miss Alexandra Rodriguez has done this now on 3 different occasions. You'd have thought the first time would have been a learning curve, but it was not. And you know one thing as well is crazy, because the video that I'm going to be dropping later on tomorrow that I've already just made was about her and Yaman. And I kind of wish I'd made that video after this, but it's okay. I'm going to leave it as is because, yeah. But here's the thing though, you know, one thing that I could say is that please bring back Alan, man. At least Alan did not let this woman run around saying whatever the hell she felt for saying fit, because this guy she's with, no comment. But here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen, here's the thing. Anyone that decides to follow this woman in terms of protecting her and defending her, you, to me, are 100% a racist person, point blank, period. Because right now, from what I understand at this moment in time, there are a lot of people out here who are reaching out who are saying that this woman should be cancelled. Not only because she's racist, well, okay, let's not say that she's racist. I don't want to label her nothing, but not only because she's made a tweet that has obviously come across racist, and not only because she's made 2 TikToks that basically have words that nobody should even be using anyway. But of course, everybody knows when you're white, it's a whole lot more worse. Hence the reason why the word is contradictive. So the fact that she's done it on 2 different occasions, and both occasions, oh, guess what? She's deleted the TikTok both times. If she deletes them, that means she knows that what she's doing is wrong, but still does it anyway. But yet Yaman just sits there. Nonetheless though, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to come out here and say that this woman should be cancelled, but I can say this though. I understand why people want her cancelled, because she's affecting people's body dysmorphia. Well, because she's affecting people's, mental health with certain aspects, and as well as obviously running wild and doing the same repetitive behavior again and again. But you know what though? When I drop my other video tomorrow, it's going to make a whole lot more sense, to be fair, in terms of what I'm saying now too, because what I'm saying now is in a weird way actually connects to the video that I just made. The only difference is there's nothing racial about it. It's just that there's certain things that I said about in that video that now I think about it, if I connect the dots, god damn. Yeah. To think in that video I said that, hey, I could be reaching, but now I don't think I am, because Yaman has proven to me, by letting her do what she's doing, proven to me that the video that I just made links up perfectly, to be honest with you. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I am generally just losing my cool, so let me just dip out, because I don't even know if I've even made my bloody point. But nonetheless though, I'm not going to remake this video because I don't want to watch those videos again. But nonetheless though, subscribe if you're new to the channel, leave a like before you go please, to help the channel grow, and I'll see you lovely people in the comment section. We are done and we are out. Peace.